Thanks for staying up late. Grab some turkey leftovers, pull up a chair, and let us entertain you. Football Friday rolling with another round of high school playoff action. On the show tonight, of course, game of the week. Lawrence Gilligan can't wait to tell you what happened. Spirit Stick playoffs, we'll explain all that coming up. Rivals collide under the sun, and we're talking about right here in the Metro at Volcano Rio Rancho. The remix! Top seed Rio Rancho facing a 9 seed. Volcano Vista in the quarters. 1 point kept the Hawks alive against Valley last week. Rams up 3. Jerome Chavez changes that in from short for Volcano. 7-3 Hawks leading in the first. Could have upset B. Bruin. Rio Rancho coming right back. Easton Brewer finding KJ Jiggets and jiggling all the way into the Rams. 25, inside the 25 that is. And next Brewer rolls and finds Austin Patterson hanging out in the end zone. Austin said, I'll take that. 10-7 Rams in second. Volcano driving. And Volcano giving up the football, serving it up to the Rams. They recover, and they put it to good use. Offense comes back on the field, and Brewer decides he's going to get something going with one of his receivers. Brewer looking for the man who goes by the last name Foley. That would be Tristan, and he's always making plays. 17-7 Rams in the second. Rams after more, but Brewer drops back. Looking, finding, wrong guy. Daquan Graves plays for the Hawks, and the Hawks get the gift, and they make the most of it. Reed Hendricks and Connor Anderson connecting 25 yards, and that, my friend, is a touchdown. The number 1 seed is gone. Volcano upsets Rio Rancho 25-24, so that's 2 weeks, 2 points for the Hawks. So who will Volcano Vista get in the semifinals? Our Lawrence Gilligan is here with that answer as part of our Game of the Week.
Yeah, Van. Coach Michael Bradley and the Mayfield Trojans make the trip from Las Cruces to Wilson Stadium to battle the Sandia Matadors under the lights. Trojans football program looking for state title number 9, while Sandia looks to beat Mayfield for the first time in school history. Sandia quarterback Craig Kaufman ready to go, warming up for this one. We're going to pick this one up in the first quarter. Mayfield forced the punt. It's a very high kick. Sandia's Wesley Duggar muffs the punt, and the Trojans are there for the turnover. Mayfield, Andrew Cerna under center with the give to Marcus Engelman, who bounces it outside with a nice stiff arm, still on his feet until he's forced out. Trojans driving. Cerna takes the snap, calls his own number, and well, we are in for the score after a stalled drive. Mayfield again driving, and it's Kavika Johnson in at quarterback, back to pass and fires. It's picked by Duggar, who won't be denied. Duggar takes it to the house. Matador faithful, gotta be loving this one. They are in this ball game. However, in the next Trojan possession, Cerna back in, and wall play action. Yeah, he's gonna drop back and fires deep to Engelman, who turns on the Jets. And yeah, nobody's gonna catch number 1 down the sidelines. Mayfield leading this one, but Sandia marches right back. This was a seesaw affair. Kaufman out of the gun, dropping back, plants and fires across the middle and connects with Brendan Barker. Barker makes one-man miss, and we are off to the races, but Barker gets pulled down inside the red zone, and Sandia is still rolling. Yeah, check it out. Kaufman to Barker for the score. Next Trojan possession. Johnson back in at quarterback. He throws to the flat, but Sandia's Aaron Smith says, not in my house. The drive would stall. Next Sandia drive, number 7 back to sling it, and he is going to connect to Dylan Boyd down the sideline, and he is going in for the touchdown score. But Mayfield wouldn't go away in this one. They kind of hung around. Johnson back to pass. He connects with the big man, Caitlin Keller, who turns it up the field. Number 8, check out the big man, the convoy on the way. Yeah, he is not going to be denied the end zone. But check this out, Sandia. This one was tied at 28 until Sandia goes on to get the game-tying touchdown in the fourth. Sandia goes on to beat Mayfield 35-28. So there you have it, Van. Matadors moving on in the playoffs, taking on the Trojans, the mighty, mighty Trojans, no more. Back to you.
Wow, I'm shocked. You know, if I had told you it would be Sandia and Volcano in one half of the bracket, would you have believed me at the beginning of the season?
I would have fainted, Van.
You just, you know, hats off to those programs for getting on one half of the bracket. The other half of the semifinal bracket now, to say that 11th seeded Eldorado and 3rd seeded La Cueva, our rivals, is an understatement. The two meeting in the quarterfinals. And they played in the sunlight. Yes, they did. Ready, set, go, kickoff, and the Eagles Don't want to start like that. Fumble! Recovered by Cueva. Bears tried to capitalize immediately. Zach Silva has his pass. Picked off! Jonah Mestis in the end zone. Eagles with the ball now. Zach Gentry thinks he has somebody to pass to, but he said, I'm going to take this on my own. Gets into the end zone, 7-0 Eldorado Eagles. Rocket.
They're trying to get the ball to 81, or they're going to run bubble, screen, rocket over here. Got it?
You got it. More Eagles. Gentry, this time finally Alex Olstrom, 14-0 Eldorado. Eagles just rolling. LaCueva trying to make something happen. Silva looking, finding Aaron Overacker. The pair getting big yardage. They would hook up for a 2 passes just like that before the break, but trail 14-0 as we go to the second half highlights. Eldorado back on O, and Gentry finding, guess who? Alex Olstrom again. What a great catch, falling on his back. That's concentration right there. And next, Gentry decides he's going to use the wheels again. And he's got big wheels, long wheels. He's in the end zone. Eldorado goes on to win it, 21-7. They are going to the state semifinals.
You know, we talked all week about getting a quick start, and the kids did that. You know, we weren't going to beat those guys if we got behind, and the kids knew that. So, very happy.
That's Charlie Dodson, the head coach of the Eldorado Eagles. Timeout is called. We know who LaCueva will face in their semifinal part of the 5A bracket, who Eldorado will face, that is. Clovis and Las Cruces, they made that decision on the Field of Dreams. Highlights are on the way. Plus, our player of the week is ready to make his appearance in the show. First, check out our cheerleaders of the week.
Eagles, yeah, we are Eagles. We are Eagles. Yes!